Hello, welcome to my channel again. The time is 2:07 Thursday, April the 14th a.m. Now, I must give praises to the Most High. Always think about Him first. And I don't mean to keep, saying things. I'm not trying to get clout or fame. I just want to address somebody like, I like his content, All in America, but to me, they may not call it that because all of them think alike. Um, I watched one of his videos tonight. I think he was at a um um what is that place? A correction officer, what correction officer and police be at. Um, he was saying things to them, and I think a lot of time they contradict themselves because they trying to get so much out of a cop. Um, I don't assume things because it might not be right. They just assume that all the officers is ignoring them. Their superiors could have told them, don't say nothing to them or interact with them. Y'all be trying to, you was very trying hard to interact with them. And you even follow a correctional officer, a female African American lady, to a vehicle and you say, wow, you make that on a government salary. You just assume that she's getting that from tax dollars. Somebody could have gave that to her for a gift, you know, or like that. Or I heard you say undercover cop. You don't know if he was a real undercover cop or not, but still, y'all said bad cops can get good cops killed. Well, if he really was an undercover cop by saying a statement like that on television on YouTube, that can get the cop killed. Everybody will know why he looked there. That's an undercover cop. That's why that and when I hear a lot of time y'all say snitching, to me that's a criminal mind of thinking. I don't think it's snitching at all. If a person telling the truth, why telling the truth gotta be snitching? That means y'all got criminal minds if you think like that. Um, I have a cousin in Jersey working um, um, jail. He's a correction officer, and y'all must never been inside a prison. He tell me they have some people probably in there innocent, but to y'all, to me, y'all make it look like all of them is innocent. You have some. He told me they have some real dangerous criminals in there. So, what you want them to pat them on the back and like a baby and say everything will be all right? You can't pat those inmates. They have stabbings. They fight one another. That's why they get treated like that. When you say they go to their personal stuff, they have to do that. You don't know if the person got weapons on them or not, and that's why I don't assume anything when y'all a person can know everything that you know, like those amendments. He just feels what I have to tell you, and to me, y'all may not look at it like that. I'm not trying to throw anything on somebody. Um, y'all may not, he might know it. He just not gonna say anything, and that's why I said my topic is today is about let me see. My topic is today about harassment. Y'all may not say that, but if I'm walking behind somebody that's saying things that is harassment, y'all may not believe it because that's because y'all wanted to look good, and a lot of y'all saying that y'all the media or the camera. A lot of them don't even know how to hold their camera right. Or your videos always be shaky, and when you see a real cameraman, their stuff don't be shaking like that. It be still and stuff like that. Maybe it's not on a dry pot or what, because y'all walk with y'all camera. Maybe that's why it's shaking. But when y'all say that y'all got all these million combined views, I have a cousin too that work in camera. He's a cameraman, and they got just as much as you, or probably even more. And a lot of camera time and camera people, they can't go in places either. We seen camera people get arrested because they try to go in the building, they can't go. So that y'all go again, that assuming things, and that's not how it works. That's why I never assume anything, or like if I see somebody with something, you don't know. Like I said before, the lady had a nice car, and you was like, damn, you make that on a government salary. Like I'm saying, you don't know. Somebody could have gave her the car for her birthday. She don't have to explain how she got it. It's like I don't like when y'all think everybody had to report to y'all. I'm not saying some orders are good, but I think a lot of times y'all go a little too far, and y'all should be more cordial. I said it before in my other video, cordial, or I think it's just common courtesy. When a officer, and they sometimes officers be very polite, and y'all act like they don't have the right to answer y'all have the right to they don't have the right to answer y'all questions, but they do. If somebody show up at my doorstep, I'm gonna say, can I help you? And they be very nice, and to me that's rude. Y'all want respect, but y'all don't respect them. And I'm not saying, I know they got some bad cops. I dealt with one out here, and I got a complaint for him, but I'm not giving it to the Death Star, and I'm giving it to the internal affairs, the people upstairs, and investigate them. All the things y'all be saying, I got cops in my family. I got police, not cops in my family. I got correction officer, camera people in my family, but they don't act like that. You don't see them. To me, y'all just feminine stuff to be feminine stuff. Uh, uh, I mean, America is beautiful. The whole world is beautiful. It's good here, but to me, y'all want the cop to fail at everything, and that walk of shame. I don't think that's a walk of shame. I do the same thing, so I guess I'm doing a walk of shame. When somebody be saying something to me and I don't want to hear it, I walk away from them to diffuse the situation. But that's y'all call, because to me, I think y'all think because y'all pay people, salaries, that y'all above the law, and the law that everybody follow. Like I said before, the country was seized, so everything in America is illegal. Even people here, some people are here illegal, but I still think a person have a right to be treated fair. And Indians sure don't never get no credit for anything. Y'all give it all to the so-called European descent people. That's another thing I don't like. And when you follow somebody all over the parking lot, when they trying to get to their car, you don't see news people just show up at people's jobs and just start talking to them or harassing them. And it sounds like a harsh word, but in my book, it is harass, or like when a person, that is a criminal act. When y'all tell other people to talk to cops, that's a criminal act. When what you committing, you tell him withhold information. Now the cop might be trying to help them, but he's not trying to get something bad out of him. Just like I said before, y'all got children. So I guess if somebody beat up one of y'all daughters, or or something like that, God forbid, you gonna want somebody to snitch because you weren't gonna know hurt your daughter. And see, that's why my mother always said, what goes around comes around. And the main person that you hate so much, like I know a lot of y'all don't like cops. I hear them say, well, I'm gonna stick my foot in the door, and my rights being violated. I can get a lawsuit and win money. I heard him say that out of his own mouth. And if you ain't in it for the money, well, why would you say that? If everybody want to make money, but when I make money, I want to give back to people that really need it. Because you got people in this country living broken down shacks in the South, but you don't see that on the news. Nobody even know order for. They don't go from people that live in shacks that live out in the sticks. They call it the sticks because they deep in the woods. That's what people should be doing instead of going to these villains, harassing cops like y'all hate them, or something. And that's why I get mad, because I have family that's cops, and they're very good cops. I have a cousin that's a cop in Jersey, everybody call him the Candy Man. Well, not like the movie Candyman. It's like, but he give all the children candy in the neighborhood, and even raise money for people that's in shelters. No, nobody. All I guess all cops is bad. They don't never try to see the good in a person. And like I said before, a lot of y'all shouldn't do that. But I know nobody not gonna listen to me because I'm just a new YouTuber, but I'm not trying to cause trouble. I ain't saying nothing bad about them. I'm not cussing at y'all. My channel's gonna be clean. I don't like cussing because you would cuss a lot by me being an Indian. When you cuss a lot, that's a demon controlling you. Everybody got bad in them, but you gotta know how to keep the bad on the inside. Once you start cussing at people because they don't do what you say, that's a demon making you hate this person. And that's why I say a lot of time the cop. I was proud of the cops though when they wouldn't answer you, because they were trying to defuse the situation, and y'all always hitting people with that Third Amendment. I guarantee you, a lot of them cops know that Third Amendment. They don't have. They feel they don't have to recite it. Like they in public school and stuff like that. I can admit when I'm wrong. I know some of the First Amendment, but I don't know it all either. But I know all these amendments and laws this country was stole from my ancestors. So everybody should be thanking the Indian for letting them for y'all being there. If it wasn't for us getting the land taken, ain't nobody would be in this country. Every walk of life is here, and people hate us from other countries, but yet and still you in my country. It wouldn't be, that's like I said before, it wouldn't be no African Americans here, it wouldn't be no Puerto Ricans, no Cubans, no Middle Eastern people. Everybody's here. Every walk of life is here, but they hate you, but they in your country and stuff. That's why, it's too much hatred. People should learn to get along. I get along with everybody and stuff like that. I have a lot of discipline. Like I said, I'm a karate instructor. I'm teaching my wife taekwondo. I even got a Chinese guy working at a Chinese restaurant. He want me to teach him. And I also studied Wing Chun for 7 years under Master Muhammad. You know, if I'm gonna go out with my camera, I'm not gonna focus on a lawyer. Y'all so dead set on these people. It's just like Custer was dead set on killing Indians, and he finally met his fate. But Indians did not kill Custer. He killed himself and stuff like that because he was so obsessed. He thought it'd be more easy to kill a Indian than it was a slave, but he found it very difficult. He didn't even listen to his own brother. He kept telling him to turn back and stuff like that. And they even said on the History Channel, I was watching that. They said he had a U.S. military bullet in his skull, and the Indians didn't have military bullets. So that means he did. They had to make him look good because he was a soldier. That's what a lot of audit people do. They want to look good all the time, like they perfect. I guess they perfect. That means they above God and stuff like that. I speak about God and stuff like that because that's how I was brought up to respect people. You want people to respect you, but y'all don't respect. And that word public servant, I don't like that word. I know a cop is a public servant, but they don't use it in a good way. They use it derogatory, just like a person call you the N word or a grease monkey or a wetback. They wouldn't like none of that stuff, but they can go say stuff to people. And if I would never say that to a cop, undercover cop, because he could have been really an undercover cop. I know you could have been saying it for a joke, but he was in plain clothes. He could have been an undercover cop, and you just blew that cop's undercover. Now people know who he is. He can get hurt or shot. So that's why I'm saying, back to what I said before, a camera is a weapon. I don't know why y'all can't see that. Cameras have ruined people's lives and stuff like that. And not all news people is bad. You got some news people that's good people. They have to make a living just like everybody else. Like y'all, to me, y'all think like when Japanese invade all those Asian countries, they wanted everybody to bow down to them because they thought they was the I say control of all Asian people. That's why they said sick man of Asia. They thought they was control of everybody, and to me, I think y'all be want to have the gun and badge on, and a lot of them got ego trips, and I'm gonna speak out because speaking for good cops and stuff like that. They don't get no credit. Like I heard them say, like the fire department. I said in my other video, the fire department are the real heroes. They got cops that died too. You had cops that died stand up for the First and Fifth Amendment. Y'all must don't know that, so y'all can't say that. All cops. Now, my uncle, he's a cop. He know all the amendment, but he don't think he had to stand there and recite to make you look good, like you, the masters of every word y'all say. Y'all don't master everything. It's impossible. It's like a chef. He can cook and be a chef and all that stuff, but he still can't learn everything. That's why he had to keep going back to school. It's like I'm a martial artist. I'm good at martial art. I've taught a lot of people and stuff like that, but I don't know everything in martial art. You have to keep it's so many styles of martial art. It'll take you maybe 30, even 30, 40 years. You still won't learn everything, but that's what I'm saying. And I feel sorry sometimes for the cop when he come up to y'all get mad at him like he ain't gonna come. And somebody call him quite naturally, he gonna show up with y'all. He just gonna stay in his office and everybody takes a break. Like when I worked, I had a 10-minute break. If a cop take a 10-minute break, he's human too. He could have been tired. He probably just want to get his last. Sometimes the cop know his shift is over, so he is. I'm gonna take my last 10 minutes. That way he can rest his feet and and clear his thoughts and and his awareness, so he can go home and relax. That don't mean he's slacking off, but y'all just assume that he's not doing anything. I see what some of y'all do. I'm a positive person. I don't talk negative stuff. When I be saying something, I try to be accurate when I say. Because if you're not accurate what you say, somebody's gonna challenge you. And I don't want nobody doing that to me. I try to be nice to people, but if you start coming out like a dragon, you'll get slayed, yeah, or burnt. And I try not to do that. That's like I know what I can do, and I got my black belt. This guy kept bothering me in the street. I walked away from him, and it's not to walk of shame. He don't want to be. He's done with you, so he trying to prevent a confrontation. I see a lot of y'all too. Y'all will not move until y'all get a reaction. Then sometimes y'all would say, you interact with me, but y'all show us interacting with those cops. They wasn't saying nothing to you. They were going on about their business. Sometimes it's like you. I know quite all the people. I guarantee you, if you want peace and quiet, you don't want nobody approaching you. If you were like, oh man, don't mess up my day, and that's how the person feel. Sometimes, like I've seen one of your tapes before, and I feel so bad with the cop. Y'all wouldn't let the lady eat her lunch, and she was on lunch break. Y'all just went in on her, and I'm not saying you particular. I like order in America. I've seen some of your videos, but I think a lot of them go too far, and cuss the cop out. And the cop can be very professional. And so, like my uncle, well, like when y'all say how many bad cops you caught, he caught a lot of bad cops. But he feel I don't have to sort of share that with you, like because you trying to find something on me that's not good. That's why I said before they nick and pick at every little thing. And I know y'all don't hardly buy firemen. A lot of them is nasty too. Like I said in my other video, I have met some nasty ones. I just feel that I had to address this. Um, I want to get back to my what I was saying before about helping Indians. That's why I do. I'll do something positive. I mean, you don't have to take away what you're doing because I think that's good. You're trying to bring awareness to people. There's a way about going about it. And when a person be telling cops, when a person be telling people, don't talk to the cops. To me, that's a criminal act right there because you telling them don't talk to cops. And I guess if a member of my family got killed and people say they saw it, I'm gonna say, "Oh, you had to tell me who killed my family. I'm no snitch." Uh, I don't think people is snitches. Now some people can snitch, they could be lying too, but not all people do that. Some people snitch. To me, it's not you telling the truth. This like a snitch, he's telling the truth. If somebody beat up a member of my family, I'm gonna want to know who did it too. But I'm not gonna let people around there know that I'm asking questions because people like to beat up snitches because that means they got a criminal way of thinking their own. So that's why they act like that. And a lot of them don't like to answer questions. And I felt sorry for this cop lady. She was being very nice to the guy. He just cussed her out for no reason because he didn't get the answers he want. You don't do stuff like that. If I can't get answers out of somebody, I'm not going to badger the person, beat him up. I'm going to say, okay, don't answer. Then I ended at that and walk away. But y'all, when something happens, y'all go ballistic and y'all act like a soldier. When a soldier killed, his mind snapped. Like my cousin was in the war, Vietnam War, and he snapped. When he snapped, it's like he's a robot. You have to talk to him like he's still in the military. That's how a lot of older people is. Once you engage them, that's why the cops, superior say, 'cause the Hartford cop told me out in Connecticut, their superior say if you see older people, let them badger and ignore them. Don't answer them because you're trying to not start a confrontation, but they won't let it go. If a cop won't answer them, they'll follow this cop all over the parking lot at City Hall, all them places, and that is harassment. It's a because people do that to people out here. A neighbor gonna harass another neighbor the same way. He just don't have a camera. And I mean, see, he gonna say something too. That's harassment. I don't know why y'all can't see that. It's you can go about it a different way, but what goes around comes around. Y'all don't want no camera up in y'all face. That's why a lot of y'all, a lot of them act like that. Go out and film. Don't try to. I'm not trying to say don't do the, post office stuff like that. I'm just saying try to film nature, like film birds or flowers, things like that, peaceful. That's a lot of stuff they be doing is negativity. That's negative, because they trying to make a something out of something that don't even be nothing bad. Like every time you see a cop engage with somebody, I can see he violating his right. A cop also got rights. Everybody got rights. Even like I said, for an animal got rights. So y'all, I'm praying for y'all. You know, like I see y'all go at churches and bother people in church. Um, people don't do that either. But I know people not gonna listen. I can't tell people what to do. I'm not judging anybody because I'll be judged. I don't judge anybody. I just can get vibes around people that I don't like, so I don't go around them because people will get you killed. Not just cops. Other people have got people killed. So nothing is going to happen. And y'all got to stop hating camera people. I see how y'all talk to them too. They have the right to always tell people to get another job. Well, some of them need get another job for always bothering, harassing people at their job. And I know it's your right, but I would be very courteous. When you be courteous to somebody, you get blessed. That's why I said before, demons, when you cuss a lot in Indian culture, it's a demon making you cuss like that. And that's why a lot of people can't stop cussing. I cuss sometimes, but I'm trying to control it because when you cuss a lot like that, you attract a demon to you. I don't care if y'all don't believe me or not, but it's true. It's evil here. Like I'm talking, or like when they be talking, it could be an evil spirit standing right next to you. You just can't see them. Indians believe in stuff like that, and most Latinos do too. That's why I understand why y'all be acting crazy, and stuff like that. But I just want to put that out there. I'm not trying to bash nobody. Uh, a lot of y'all is doing some good, but some of y'all don't. Y'all just, you know, nick and pick too much, and sometimes the officer can be there standing there, and like y'all, why a lot of cops down the corner because a lot of crime there, and y'all keep talking about, look all this money right here. How many cops on this corner? I was watching fake Mike Real News. He don't know, like in Times Square. I'm from New York. I live there. Um, when they put a lot of cops in Times Square, it's not wasting the taxpayers' money. A lot of things happen in there, especially New Year's. You have to have like about 40 cops down there. People got raped at the New Year dropping of the ball, and some of y'all try to act like they don't know nothing, or like It's too wild. These cops here, they there for a reason. And if a cop standing around, you don't know why he's standing around. He could be this trying to see what's going on. It's like a state trooper. He's on the highway. I guess y'all find something about him to nitpick at. He's on the highway looking for speeders. That's why sometimes he'd be like on the side of the road, hiding in the bushes. He'd be looking for speeders, but I guess they'll find something that or probably drive their car up to him. But I don't think they would do that because that's too far fetched. You never know with people like that. They can drive their car right to a state trooper and say, "Why are you out here?" They're trying to find some reason to bother this man when he's out there watching traffic. 'Cause a lot of people do speed. He's there for your safety and stuff like that. But um, they drive like they understand. They understand they just being hard asses, you know. And sometimes when I look at them, I even get mad about looking at them because when a person tells them to leave a building, they'll stand there and try to confront the person anyway. I never seen that. I have left the building. If a cop told me he didn't give me no lawful order, he said, you had to leave the building. I said, oh, sure. But they'll stand there just to make a point. That's why they do it, to make a point like they can't be touched, like the song MC Hammer can't touch it. That's how I think a lot of them think. And sometimes the officer get tired of it. My uncle said he had got tired of people. Some people get on your nerve. People's more annoying than an animal. That's why I like animals. You don't hear animals saying, someplace, or pick at other people or nitpick. When an animal get hungry, that's what he's in the jungle for. He's a predator. People are predators too. That's another why they do it. They predators. All right, that's all I'm going to say for now. Tomorrow I'm going to talk about my brothers in North America and other places. So everybody have a blessed day. I will see you very soon. Donada Wado. Take care. Bye for now and try to be a little more cordial with people instead of getting crazy and cussing people out all the time. But you want to attract a bad demon. A lot of y'all already got demons following y'all. And like if you in your house, a demon, a spirit can be sitting right next to you. You can't see him, but he's there. And he like a foul mouth. And when like Indians believe, like sometimes when you cuss at them, a bad person, don't cuss back because a person cussing at you, he don't know he's blessing you anyway. Maybe he may not know it, but in our culture, person, my mother said, when a person cussing at you, you just say, "I'm blessed," because you are blessed. Because when they cuss at you, the more they cuss at you, and you don't say it on the back, you getting blessed. That's all. So have a good day, and I hope everybody live prosperous and free, and try not to give them directives. All right, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.